Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So this reading is going to be who is coming into your life romantically. So whoever is coming in next, that's what we're going to look into. It's a reading for the collective. Just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. I am doing 3 groups today, but as you can see, the sticker for number 3 is missing. Don't know what happened to it, so you're going to have to forego that, forget about that. But you can pause the video if you need more time to pick. Use your intuition or whatever method you want to pick the reading you're going to go with. And remember, it's a general reading. It won't resonate for everyone, but if you're here, then you were drawn here for a reason and there are messages here for you, okay? Energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. For group 1, we have Labradorite, I believe this is, with the purple flash. For group 2, we have Fool's Gold. It's called something else as well, but I remember Fool's Gold more easily. And Lila Light. Okay. All right, we're going to get started with group 1, guys. Again, pause the video if you need more time. I'd like to tell everybody thank you for ordering personal readings from me. If you'd like a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box down below. And I appreciate you guys tuning into the reading every week. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. Please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. It does support the channel and help others find the reading. Okay? We're going to get started with group 1. Hello, group 1. Thank you for tuning in. So I don't even know where I'm going to start. We're just going to start pulling cards and see what comes out. Who is this person you're going to be with? I'm starting with the Divine Masculine deck. If you're here for a female or feminine, just apply the traits as it fits the feminine persuasion. And that's what we're going to do. I do not have a Divine Feminine deck. I have looked for one, but there doesn't appear to be one. If anybody knows about one, go ahead and email me, and we'll see about that. I think this is going to be fun. I'm sort of looking forward to this reading to see who's going to come out for group 1. So who's the person in group 1's future, the one that they're going to be with next, their next romantic partner? Tell us about that. Go ahead and open yourselves up, guys. This way we can tune in to your energy. We've got baby daddy, so maybe you have a baby daddy, or this is somebody you're going to have a child with. This could be somebody that has children. If you see a keyword here, apply it how it resonates, whatever jumps out to you. But this is what we're getting with that. Let me get another card here. We've got Ghost. So this could be somebody that's hiding in the shadows. You might not even know that they're there. It could have been somebody that ghosted you. Hopefully not. It could be a ghosting baby daddy for some. Again, hopefully not. But if this is your reading, then you're going to know, and there's some messages that want to come out for you. It could be a soulmate in separation type situation, or it could be somebody that you're dealing with that's just not available or around as much as you would like. Get one more. Who's the next love interest for group 1? We've got androgynous. So that could be someone that's pretty. It's like a pretty man or a handsome woman. That's what it means to be androgynous. This could be an LGBTQ+ situation, or it's just what I said. Somebody that it's a handsome woman or a pretty man, or it could be talking about on the inside, somebody sensitive, emotional, If it's a man, he's not afraid to embrace his feminine side. If it's a woman, she's not afraid to embrace her masculine side. So this is a person, as you can see, just like looking at the picture, it pretty much tells the story that balances their masculine and feminine energy. I'm getting strong Libra and Taurus energy here, as well as Pisces energy. A little bit of Scorpio. Some Aquarius. And some Cancerian energy. Lots of Libra. Okay? So that could be in somebody's big three. Sun, moon, rising. Guess you're going to find out if you don't know who this person is. So let's get some more cards on it. I'm drawn to this deck. Haven't used this. We're using decks we haven't used in a while. So who's the next person to come in for group 1? We've got divine timing sucks. So it could be somebody that you've been waiting for a long time. Some of you could be dealing with your divine counterpart in the future. We got mirroring. So somebody who mirrors you. You could be a twin, or this person could be a twin. That could be a hint for somebody. But divine timing is at play here. We've also got karmic justice. Yeah, maybe feeling like there is no justice, but when you meet this person, it's going to be karmic justice. You could be marrying this person as well. But there's something about karma playing out in divine timing. Maybe with a soulmate or somebody that you feel that sort of a connection with. We've got hiding. Again, this energy of hiding. This person could be watching you from a distance, watching your social media. Even if they've ghosted you or walked away, it doesn't matter. This person could be watching you and still interested in you. If it's absolutely not somebody that you know, for those that resonates with, this person could have a tendency to hide, a tendency to ghost. So start manifesting otherwise if that's not your deal, but this is what's coming through, so I'm going to say it. This could be somebody that has a tendency to withdraw, a tendency to become unavailable or to hide, go their separate ways at times. I feel like some of them just get wrapped up inside themselves and their feelings. They're a very sensitive person. And some of them also have a child or children that occupy their time. We've got proposal. So like I said, this could be the person that you're going to marry next. We've got karmic justice. It's like you haven't had justice in your love life, so now you're getting karmic justice with this next person being the one that you're going to marry. So I think that's pretty awesome. So if your love life hasn't been what you've wanted it to be, karma is going to turn in your favor here is what it looks like. Let's find out more about group 1's next person they're going to be romantically involved with. If the reading is resonating so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does support the channel, and I appreciate it. For group 1, show us the next person they're going to be involved with. We've got the High Priestess. Got some more water sign energy here. Pisces moon is what's represented by that card for me, and the High Priestess is very spiritual connection. So we already saw, like some of you could be here for divine feminine, but don't have to be. This person is in touch with their feminine side. There is a connection here. You could be dreaming about this person, getting intuitive hits about this person, synchronicity is happening, seeing signs about this person, and they will be mirroring that. They will be also seeing those signs about you as well. This is somebody that feels just very deeply connected, you know, to you at a soul level. I feel that many of you already know who this person is, if not in the 3D, then like spiritually. There is a spiritual connection, and you will be receiving signs before meeting this person, because it is a deep connection, and this is somebody that is very sensitive and feels things very deeply, and it's someone with whom you're going to have this kind of a deep spiritual connection. Maybe this person's very attractive. They have beautiful eyes, whatever shape, size, or color their eyes are. They're very compelling. Also, this person could be into the spiritual arts. So like an intuitive, a tarot reader, a healer, something along those lines, or they have an interest in that for sure. So you probably have an interest. Since you're here watching this, this person will share that interest or be open to that interest with you. Some of you could be running into this person at the metaphysical bookstore. I just got that. Renaissance Fair just came through too. This person just has a very enigmatic, sort of mysterious aura to them. This person's very calm. This person's very contemplative. And I'm hearing the word enigmatic, so think about Prince, one of my favorite artists that I mentioned on the channel. But he does have that enigmatic aura, and he is androgynous, actually. So some of you, your next person is going to be like a Prince type individual. The reincarnation of Prince. Hey, I would go for that. But if this doesn't sound like your cup of tea, change what you're manifesting, or maybe you picked the wrong group. But there's still a message for you here, or you wouldn't be here. But if you want to pick a different group, you know, you can always do that as well, or do that in addition to this one. But this just goes along with what I was saying, or what this card, androgynous, means. It's the kind of person, they're very compelling, they're enigmatic. They have this sort of aura about them. It's very magical. They probably don't talk a lot, but you can tell that they're very wise. This person is just the type of person that's like a thermometer. When they're in the room, all you have to do is kind of look at this person. And even though they're not saying or doing much, you can kind of read the energy of the room just by looking at this person's expressions, or just by observing them. I'm hearing micro expressions because they're not necessarily very expressive, like on their facial features and things like that. But if you're an observer, then you will notice like their micro expressions. You'll be able to pick up on what they're thinking and feeling. This is a ladylike person as well, the High Priestess. Very ladylike. Some of you are here for masculine, you're like, what? Ladylike? This person's going to inspire you to be ladylike in that case. It could be resonating with you as well, but remember, we got the mirroring card earlier. And soulmates do tend to mirror one another, especially the twin flame type soulmates. And so there is a bit of you in them and vice versa. Like he's here in the scene as well. And he's a masculine, but he is in this very spiritual scene as well. He has those intuitive gifts too. So he's like her in that way, and I feel like that's how you guys will be alike. That's one of the ways. There's some sort of mystery in their eyes. You can tell just by looking at them, like still waters run deep. Even if they don't say much or do much, it's like you can tell that there's so much going on inside of them. They have like a rich inner world. And again, I'm getting these soft, penetrating eyes, and it just feels like they're looking, you know, deep into your soul, but not in an unsettling way. You won't be able to hide anything from this person. This person has a lot of empathy. They're just graceful. They have some sort of quiet confidence, some sort of strength. They could be a counselor. They just have a deep understanding. They could be a psychic. They have some sort of understanding. It's whatever they do, whatever profession they do, their intuition helps them to you know, navigate that in a way that gives them an edge, because they understand the psychology of situations. So they'll be able to see beneath the surface of situations, and that gives them an edge in whatever profession they do. I think this person is really going to make you feel understood, very understood, and I feel like they're going to have a very comforting presence as well. They're going to offer you a lot. They're going to help you to understand yourself better, situations better. They're going to give you clarity. They're going to encourage you to be like them in terms of self-reflection, spiritual growth, and feeling a deeper connection with yourself. Also getting Cancer moon energy with this as well. This isn't an airhead, though. This person is, they're spiritual, but they're grounded, and they give good advice. They give sound advice. So that's that. And let's get you a card from this deck next, the Romantic Fairies. See if we can learn more about this person. The next person coming into Group 1's life. I'm hearing this person's a unicorn. So they're very unique, very graceful, beautiful, intuitive. Their intuition makes beneficial changes in themselves, in their lives, and in your life. It will in your life as well. Who's this person coming in for Group 1? Got burning desire, flames of passion, ignite. Yes. It's a very passionate person. Still waters run deep. Just because this person has a cool and calm, poised sort of energy about them, that doesn't change the fact that you guys are going to be deeply attracted to one another. And this is a very passionate person too. We've got rendezvous, a private getaway for two is calling you. So this person does tend to hide in the shadows, or there's something hidden about the connection. We got that a couple of times with hiding and ghost. So I feel like this person and your relationship is going to be very private. I'm hearing intensely private, probably because this person's high priestess energy, and they don't want everybody knowing their business. And if they come across cool, it's because, again, they don't want everybody knowing their business, but yet behind the scenes, the two of you just really engage in and enjoy some burning desire together. And so a private getaway for two is calling you, so you guys are really going to feel the call to get away and just be together alone, just the two of you. So it feels like that kind of a thing. It's like you can't fully be yourselves or express like your feelings for one another or anything like that unless you're completely alone, because this person doesn't operate that way. We've got love language, gift giving, tokens of reciprocity, hold cherished memories. So that is a love language for this person. They like to give gifts. They like to receive gifts. Metaphysical gifts, in fact, you'll be buying this person maybe a crystal ball or a deck of tarot cards, or I'm hearing trinkets, crystals, crystal jewelry, things like that. And it could be an unexpected connection. Opposites attract. Because this person might be someone quite different from your usual type or expectation. I'm going to get some cards here from my traits deck. Tell us more. Give us more hints and clues as to who this next person is for Group 1. Career focused. This is a career focused individual. So even though this person is a sensitive person and they're into these different things, they're still career focused. got fair skin, so whatever their ethnicity, their skin would be considered fair. So on the lighter side. We've got good with children. I think so. I think this person has a child. This person has a child, and we've also got wears hats at the bottom of the deck. So this person, just like on this card, they could resemble this guy, or similar style, wearing hats, and maybe have a matching hat for their child as well. That's kind of cute. You know, the dad with the hat giving their little child the same kind of hat, or like a similar hat, wearing hats together. That's kind of, you know, how they bond or whatnot. So there's something to do with being good with children here. We've got type B, so their blood type could be type B, and I don't know if you guys know this. I've mentioned it on my channel before, so maybe a regular can remember from a long time ago when I last mentioned this. But in Japan, they consider the blood types like we consider astrology. And so I did some research into that. And the type B personality, you know, is obviously kind of the opposite of the type A personality. Type A is like high anxiety, meticulous, perfectionist. Everything has to be just so little uptight. The type B is more of a lover. They get along more with people. They're social. They're more relaxed. They're more calm. Okay. Also getting the boy or girl next door at the bottom of the deck, but we've also got focused here too. So this person is quite an interesting combination of getting stuff done, but also being on the relaxed side. Let's get one more card from this deck. Tell us what this person is going to be like. We've got long hair. Okay. So this person's hair is going to be on the long side. This guy's got long hair. He's got a curl to his hair. This person could have a curl to their hair. But whether it's a man or a woman, for a lot of you, this person will have long hair. Be longer than maybe what you're used to, or just what would be considered on the longer side for some of you, okay? Because it's a general reading, but if this is your reading, it should be vibing with you. It should be making sense. Otherwise, choose another group. I intend that it does resonate with you and it makes sense for you. These are things that you can look forward to in this person that you're going to meet if you don't know who they are already. So a little bit more about this person. We've got turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Okay. That's interesting. On the bottom of the deck, we've got dog barking. Advice from a friend. So I think this is the type of person that would easily tell someone if they're behaving stupidly. Like I said before, this person gives good advice, sound advice. I'm hearing sage advice. And so if ever anybody is getting out of hand or behaving stupidly, I mean, even if it's you, this person is going to let you know. I think they're going to give it to you in kind of like a kind way, in their own way of giving like advice to a friend in a friendly way, but it's a dog barking nonetheless. It says advice from a friend, dog barking. So it's the kind of advice that is, you know, direct, get your attention. It's not necessarily going to be warm and cuddly if any time you ever acted in a way that you wouldn't or shouldn't have. This person's going to say something. And at the bottom of the deck, we also got money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So boat. So this is coming in as well. So you'll know this about this person, or this will happen to you around the time that you meet this person. But also I'm getting, when it comes to money, this person is not going to let you like spend your money wastefully or anything like that. They're going to have an opinion about it. I don't think they're going to be mean about it. I think they are going to have maybe a little bit of a, yeah, these two are coming out as well, sort of supporting the narrative here. Maybe, I don't want to say a lack mindset regarding money, but they're going to be money conscious. Because we've got fears, worries, tense situations around wealth. But there is wealth, so that's the good news. There's going to be wealth. There's going to be money to have fear over. The problem is that there are going to be fears around money with this person. And it feels like, wow, I keep getting more stuff here that's just going along with everything. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So this person could be one of those people that, you know, they're very spiritual. A lot of times spiritual people have a problem with money, or they just feel like it's a little taboo, or there's something wrong with enjoying money and things like that. But money is energy, just like everything else. And it's good or bad according to what you say it is. And so I think this person and you are probably going to have a conversation about that, because you can be spiritual, and spiritual people need to eat too, okay? And it is just energy, and it is abundance, and abundance is a good thing. So maybe this person has a lack mindset, or just going to have opinions, or you are going to have opinions, and there's some sort of rub that's going to occur between the two of you, or some sort of advice regarding how to handle things in a better way when it comes to money. We've got this at the bottom of the deck, and we also got crib. So the birth or conception of a child or enterprise. You could be starting a business with this person or having a child with them. Some of you already have a child with them. You are separated from them and or divorced from this person. That's not for everybody. It's going to be for a very few of you, but I'm saying it because that's what I'm getting to. For the majority of you, though, this is an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So I feel like you're going to have a family with this person, and any concerns that you guys have when it comes to your conversations around money, any concerns or fears that this person has about how you spend your money, or whatever the case may be, it's all stemming from wanting to have an emotionally secure, loving family, because that's important to this relationship. And we're going to wrap up with a quote and a song before moving on to group 2. So what would their future person like to say to them, or what can sum up this reading for us? E. Cummings, I carry your heart with me, I carry it in. And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart, I carry it in my heart. So even when you're apart from one another, you're going to still be inside of each other like soulmates do. You're going to feel each other's energy from a distance. I believe Einstein called it spooky action at a distance, where one, I believe was Adam, is over here, and then in indescribable amount of space exists between that atom and the other atom, but yet they're still feeling each other and affecting one another from a distance. So I think you're going to have that kind of a telepathic, psychic, spiritual, and emotional connection with this person. And this person's already feeling you. You're probably already feeling them. There is still this connection here between the two of you. You'll know it if you're experiencing it. It won't be confusing. It'll be something that you just deeply know on a deep level. So this is what we're getting with that. I'm also being drawn to this one as well, and this one too. This is a very romantic person coming through. They say, I know you and adore you in all your ways, your quirks, your imperious demands, your extraordinary gift of yourself. Henry Miller. So this person's going to love your quirks, even your demands, the extraordinary gift of yourself, feeling like you're a gift. And then from Ludwig van Beethoven, ever thine, ever mine, ever ours. So very, very romantic person here. I'm loving it. And I'm getting like a classical connection between the two of you. You could both like classical, or this person introduces you to that, or that's something that you guys listen to when you're chilling on a Sunday afternoon, just relaxing together at home, that kind of a thing. And a past life sort of connection around the early 1800s, late 1700s. I'm also seeing that. And the clothing that was wore at that time. And this person would have had longer hair then as well, even as a man, because that was the style back then. And frilly shirts as well. So I'm really getting that sort of energy. It's kind of neat. Okay, this is what I've got. Oh, and let me get you a card from the Heartstrings Tarot playlist. It's by Tarot Mom. I'm going to give a shout out and credit where it's due. I did not create this deck, but it is linked down below. It is a tarot deck for tarot readers, but also the public can and does benefit from it. So just keep that in mind. That's why the songs were chosen, to reflect the actual cards that they represent. For group 1, what is a song that sort of sums up the reading and reflects the relationship that's coming in for group 1? Reflects the person that's coming in for group 1. We've got 6 of Swords. So 6 of Swords is about leaving troubled waters behind and heading toward an oasis. Okay, so that's Annie Lennox. And I'm looking at the song title so that you can look it up if you want to. Again, it's linked down below. The 6 of Swords, Thorn in My Side by the Eurythmics. So it's about leaving something behind. Now, some of you, this is relating to that you've already dealt with this person, or you know this person is its potential parent to a child. But others of you, it's just about moving away, like leaving the past behind, that which does not serve you, and going towards better days together. So that's what this is talking about. Removing that thorn from the side and then healing and going in the right direction. Okay. We've got the 6 of Coins at the bottom of the deck as well. Let me see what that is, because we have 2 6s. 6 is a number. 6 is a number of love. It's a number of contentment, community, harmony. It's also a number of departure as well. So some of you could be in separation, or again, this person could need their space and their distance regularly, or that's something that you're going to notice with this person. But the 6 of Coins is Give a Little Bit by Supertramp. So give a little bit, give a little bit of your love to me, kind of a thing. So it's about kind of like balance. You know, like you give me a little, I give you a little. You know, it works for us. We found a relationship where it's equal give and take, and everybody kind of just does their part. And together, this is how you move forward. So this is what I've got for you, group 1. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. That does support the channel and help others find the reading. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below. And I think that's it. We're going to move on to group 2. Stick around for group 2 if you want to. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys next time. Welcome, group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So let's find out who your next love interest is. Who is the next person coming in for you in love? I don't know what happened to your sticker, so I'm using this little piece of paper that says group 2. Hopefully that will be helpful, and we're going to get started. So we're going to start off with the Divine Masculine deck. I don't have a Divine Feminine deck, so apply it how it resonates regarding, you know, whoever you're here for. And we're going to get into that. these cards from a different deck are trying to get in here. There we go. Who's the next person coming in for group 2? We've got Hasta La Vista, so maybe some carryover from group 1 already. I'm seeing that correlation. Different cards, similar theme. Hiding, breaking, running away, fear of commitment, taking the easy way out. Let's get some more cards. We've got the addict using dependency, depressive, lying to themselves or others. Okay, some hard energies, not gonna lie, if it's not resonating or you're not feeling strong, maybe this isn't the reading for you. Shift what you're attracting. But this is what we're getting so far. What's good about this person coming in? Anything, Spirit? This person coming in for group 2. I mean, yeah, group 2. We've got nice guy. Okay, so it's a nice person regardless of their flaws, and we all have them. This person's nice, accomplished, stable, especially when it comes to their work, respectable, fair. And this is a subsect for different groups since different people watch. So everybody's story is going to be different to some extent, where there are similarities. However, you're here for a reason. There are messages for you, but for some who are watching, this person is just a plain old nice guy. For others who are watching, this person is a nice guy and somebody that maybe is commitment phobic or has a hard time sticking around or likes to hide, maybe likes to smoke, or has some other sort of dependency or not taking care of something in the way that they should. We've also got alien, so it could be because this person is very sensitive, perhaps an indigo. Again, unreachable, very sensitive person coming out. So it could be that this person is this way because they have to perform in the real world, doing their adult responsibilities in a certain way. And then behind the scenes and at home, you will find that this person needs to escape. They engage in activities that help them to escape. Because they are so sensitive, this is how they process and escape from the responsibilities and the things that bother them. Bottom of the deck, we have hoping. So this could be somebody that is eagerly longing for you. But it is a hopeful person nonetheless. And a curious person as well. And yes, I know that many of you already know who this person is. But we'll see what else comes out about this person. So the next person that group 2 is going to be romantically involved with. We've got release. So that could be somebody that's in a situation that they need to be released from, and they will be, and that's when you will be involved with them. So take it how it resonates and forget it if it doesn't resonate. Then it's not your message, it's for somebody else. But it is coming through, so I'm going to say it. Somebody needs to be released from something or will be being released from something at that time. Let's see. I also feel like the reason that this person engages in sometimes unhealthy behaviors or even just running away from situations is to give themselves a relief and a release from their responsibilities. Things that might not bother you will bother this person because they're more sensitive than you are. We've got crystal ball. Interesting. So this person could be into divination. They could go and get readings. They could like crystals. They could sky gaze. They could sun gaze. They could have telescopes. There's something here. For some of you, this is actually somebody's name. First name Crystal. For another of you, their last name is Ball. Something like that is coming through as well. We've got I remember you. So there will be some sort of a recognition. This also for some of you is somebody from your past. Even if they're not from your past in this life, then there could be a past life recognition, as in if you feel like you have met this person before, whether you actually have or not. We've got think about things differently, a new approach. So it could be that this person got a reading or had some sort of an intuitive download of their own, maybe while they're out in nature. That's always a good way to get in touch with your higher power, your higher self, and get answers. And they somehow, some way, shape, or form are taking a new approach to this relationship, if you know them, or to relationships and their life in general. Especially if this is somebody that you know or from your past. We've got abandoned. So this could be somebody that abandoned the situation. Yeah, and these forced themselves out. This could have been somebody that was snatched by a third party. I snatched him at the bottom of the deck. Doesn't have to be, but a third party can be a romantic interest or just anything that interferes with the connection. We've got risky love and mind games. So it could be that this next person that you're going to be with is somebody that you're going to abandon the connection. They could potentially abandon the connection. So being forewarned is forearmed. Or they could play mind games, making you want to abandon the connection, or that is part of it. Like distancing themselves from other people might be perceived as them playing a mind game, or it might be just that this is what they need to do. I feel like it's a little bit of both. That's their way of coping. But also for some, it could be part of playing hard to get or something along those lines. But there is some sort of a risk involved in this next love that's coming in for you, group 2. So bear that in mind. Some sort of risky love. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say, you know, that it's this or that. We're just going to like read the cards as they come out and see what else we can get. So I'm going to use my tarot deck. We're going to get cards on who this person is for group 2. So tell us who this person is. Getting Scorpio energy here. Sun in Scorpio, somebody that you had a friends with benefits, or you will, or it might be that, or it's a friendship. Starts off as a friendship. Something to do with friendship. Who is this person? Got 4 of Swords, air sign energy. So Jupiter and Libra, they could have their Jupiter and Libra, or I think I said Libra at the beginning, did I not? Or was that in group 1? So go and watch group 1 as well if you feel like this reading is resonating. After this, you can watch that because you can get more insights perhaps, because there's a similar energy. Not sure like how much they are connected, but you know, if it's your reading, then it'll make sense to you. Otherwise, this 4 of Swords person is here. And that's air sign energy, so they could have that strong in their chart. And that's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Also getting some Empress energy as well. She is on the bottom of the deck. She could be here for a divine feminine, but this could be your divine counterpart regardless of your sex, okay? And so the Empress is a very lovely person. Nurturing, has something about them that is like a mother or a father. Most, it's a mother because it's the Empress energy, but we all have masculine and feminine within us, so we could be here talking about a man and they still have this nurturing, almost motherly type presence about them. They could have children, or this could be someone that you will have children with. It doesn't have to be, but those are some of the things that we think of when we think of the Empress. The Four of Swords is this energy of healing. Healing from heartbreak, healing from separation. We saw some energies with this person that they need healing, that they, engage in unhealthy behaviors of some kind, whether that's a dependency issue or running away or both. This is what they do, and so this is this energy of them being in a healing state. We did see that this person is a nice person. They do have a stable and fair, respectable, even a gentlemanly or womanly, ladylike energy about them, but they're not completely healed from whatever it is that they've gone through in their past. So just be aware of that. This person will be seeking rest. They could be very sleepy, take a lot of naps, that kind of a thing. It feels like you enter their life like when there's a pause in life's battles. So even though this person might seem like a lot, and they probably are, when you meet them, they're going to be kind of in the eye of the storm, and they just need, they need time out. They need a lot of time, just a moment to catch their breath, regain their strength, before getting back into the fray, getting back into, the fight of life is what I'm hearing. This person could meditate as well. There are some healthy habits that this person has, and they could appear very calm and meditative. It could be very relaxed and composed in their appearance. There was something very reflective about this person, something peaceful, but also a little bit aloof or detached. But I think that's just how they cope with their day-to-day life. Like I'm getting Charlotte from Sex and the City when she learns how to meditate, and she's upset because the city is so loud all the time, but when she finally masters calming her mind, then she just goes in a tranquil state despite like all the chaos that's going on around her. And so I feel like this person will have a placid or a tranquil expression on their face at times that you might notice despite what's going on around them. Also, I'm hearing uncanny valley. So when you look into somebody's eyes, they can sometimes look like you don't know what's behind those eyes, that kind of thing, because they're like absent there. There's like an absence there. We generally think of uncanny valley as being kind of like a sinister sort of thing, and I don't get for most of you like that's the case. Honestly, I don't. I feel like though there is something like sometimes when you look in their eyes, like you don't know what they're thinking, kind of thing. And I feel like it has more to do with them just being very present, and sometimes maybe a little bit, under the influence. But I think you'll know that if it's the case. I think that their personality in general is that sometimes you just can't read them. This person could work in like as a teacher or in academia. They could be in school. They could be a mental health professional. They could be into research. They could be into something where it requires a lot of focus, and so therefore it requires a lot of rest. It's like their cycle of focus and then rest is what's coming through here. I feel like it is like sometimes their job is chill. I don't know if I'm getting sales where it's quiet, and when it's calm, but then when it's like hectic, it's extremely hectic, and it takes a lot out of this person. And so there are cycles of up and down with their energy because of high demand at work and things like that. This is somebody that's going to teach you how to let your hair down, how to relax, how to take a break. I'm getting that some of your dates will be like nap dates, where you come over and you sleep together, and you don't have to necessarily do anything except sleep, and you're both okay with that, because even if you're a busy person and you can't imagine that, just to be with this person, you're going to want to do that. It's going to be something that you're going to be, some of you will be doing with this person. I think they're going to teach you how to be more restful because of that. And it's a necessity for them. They need maybe more rest than other people, but also I get they have a more intense lifestyle that requires them to have more rest than maybe average. And I think because this person has been through so much, so many trials and tribulations, they know something about health and healing, and I feel like they're going to have some good things that they rub off on you in those areas. So it's interesting, because when people struggle with their health and their well-being, they do tend to learn a lot about health and well-being, because they're always trying to fix themselves, right? They're always trying to cure, heal, and so as a result of that, they gain a lot of knowledge. So even if I'm hearing those who cannot do teach, so in some regards this person can't do the things that that they are teaching, but their knowledge is valuable nonetheless. Okay, so let's get some more cards on this. And if this reading is resonating in any way, please hit the like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and helps to keep it going, and it will help somebody that could benefit from the reading to find the reading as well. So even if it's not your reading, there's somebody out there this message is for, and they can find it more easily with your help by liking the video, okay? Tell us more about Group 2's person coming in for them. We've got real feelings. You share true romantic feelings worth exploring. Someone with whom you are going to have real romantic feelings that are worth exploring. Okay. We've got open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. So this is somebody that you're going to be able to open your heart with. It's like, regardless of if there are periods where the communication is lacking or there's time apart, especially because we saw it earlier, now at the bottom of the deck, time apart, a time of separation, you're still going to open your heart to this person, and vice versa whenever you are around one another. That's still going to be something that is easier for you to do with this person than with other people. Soulmate. That's because this person is your soulmate. You have found your romantic counterpart. Okay. So I think that stands alone on its own. This could be a reading for soulmates in separation. That's most likely what it is for a lot of you. That doesn't have to be, not for everybody. It's a community reading. I'm going to get my trait cards to get some traits to see what wants to come out regarding like this person's traits, their looks or whatnot. So let's see. Group 2. Person, the next person coming in for Group 2, tell us about them. We've got outgoing. Not really getting, I'm going to be honest, I'm not really getting terribly outgoing. I think that's something that they could put on with the nice guy routine or the nice girl routine that we saw earlier. I don't feel like they're being inauthentic, but I do feel like being outgoing, like they're not a naturally outgoing person necessarily, because if they were, they would thrive off of that. Outgoing people, extroverts, thrive and are energized by being outgoing, by interacting. I feel like this person gets drained by that. So they could be an ambivert, or they're an introvert who prefers to be outgoing. So they put themselves in positions where they have to be outgoing because they prefer to be that person, but the toll that it takes on them is that they need an extreme amount of rest to make up for that. Others of them, yeah, this person is just outgoing, but they have you know, some bad habits as well that that they use too. Okay. I feel like they're really outgoing, like at their job, with their friends. I think you see a quieter side of them, you know, at home, okay? Behind the scenes stuff. We've got focused. We did get that. We've got wear hats again. Check out group 1 if you were drawn to that as well. Got facial hair at the bottom of the deck. Some of the men in the cards that I pulled before did have the facial hair. Some of them it's like the 5 o'clock shadow or a little bit scruffy goatee or something like that. Not necessarily like a full beard, but good with facial hair card. And let's get some more. We've got risk taker. We've got teddy bear. So it's an outgoing, focused teddy bear who takes risks and has facial hair. Interesting, interesting. We've got grieving turned over too. So they could have had a loss, and I think I did say that. And the people person at the bottom of the deck too. They could have had a loss, whether a relationship or even a death in the family or something like that, that they're grieving over. People don't engage in unhealthy behaviors or like have a tendency to run away or just anything like that, or to need to withdraw at times, or just behave in certain ways like I've described with this person if they're completely healthy. So there is something that this person's grieving. So, you know, that's coming through. But this person is a teddy bear. They're a people person, and they're generally a nice person and likable person. Some more info on group 2's person. We've got whale, great worry over nothing. So maybe this person just has a tendency to worry over nothing. Water sign energy is coming through with that, but also Capricorn. They could be their own worst enemy in that way. Lightning, control your anger, or you will be sorry. So maybe this person has anger issues. That's part of the reason they run away, because they don't want to take it out on people, the people they love and care about. Maybe that's part of the reason why, you know, they use substances or they drink or whatever that addict card is talking about, because we're not going to ignore that. You know, at the very least, this person has escapist tendencies or behaves in ways that aren't entirely healthy, and that is in part due to maybe some anger issues. But I feel like this person has learned, like the card says, to control their anger. They will be sorry if they don't, and they've seen that. I feel like maybe this person worries about losing their temper on those that they love because they've seen the damage that's done in the past. Somebody could have had anger issues in their family and taken it out on them as well. That could be part of what they're grieving. We've got caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming, okay? I don't think I've ever had this card come out. This is a nice card from this deck. I've never had it come out from this deck. This is a nice card. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So this person, I mean, this card is saying that the change is coming. This person might actually say that to you because this person hasn't come across in like the most glowing light. But this card is saying And this person may be saying to you as well in the future that things will not always be this way. A change is coming. But remember, actions speak louder than words. But I do have a good feeling about that with that card. Like this person is in the process of becoming a butterfly. You know, to stick with that caterpillar analogy, when the caterpillar is in their cocoon, you know, they basically dissolve into goo. And then, you know, they're at rest in that cocoon and they're hanging out for whatever period of time and before they can emerge anew. And that's what this person's going through too. So you'll notice that as well. We've got a rose. Romance is in the air. So very romantic individual here. Maybe they weren't always. Maybe they haven't been healthy enough to be there for you or to be a romantic person in the past, or just they have needed to heal. But when they come out of their cocoon, they blossom and they bloom into this romance here. Yeah. And also I'm getting that this relationship, this person can come to your life all of a sudden. It could be kind of like a shock, like feels like a lightning bolt struck because of how impactful and sudden that this person comes in. You could even, some of you, receive flowers from somebody that you're not expecting to hear from or haven't heard from in a long time. But this person has been feeling tied down or frustrated with the yoke there. I feel like their plans to reach out before, for those that resonate with knowing this person, their plans to reach out before have been thwarted for whatever reason. They haven't been able to pull it off, but they will be pulling it off. They will be getting in touch. Somebody's going to receive flowers, basically, out of the blue, or contact, some sort of romantic contact out of the blue, or you're going to meet this person out of the blue, and that's how you're going to meet them. But this is saying that romance is in the air with this person. So let's get some messages from this person, some more quotes that will sum up the reading for you and this person and about this person. More hints and clues as to who this person is coming in for group 2. And then we'll get a song as well. Josephine Baker, Gemini. So we could have that strong in the chart. He was my cream and I was his coffee. And when you poured us together, it was something. Okay? It could be an interracial relationship, but either way, it's just something. You guys complement each other well, different but complementary. You really make something out of this relationship. Your energy together is really something. We've got Tom Waits. I feel sometimes like I have a map in my pocket that folds up and I pull it out and it's bigger than the table and there's 1,000 places to go with her. So yeah, this person feels like they have in their pocket what it takes to experience you, to experience the romantic relationship that they want, and that it's just overwhelming and all-encompassing, and that there's so many things that can happen with that, and that this person just has it in their pocket, but maybe they're just sitting on it, or they haven't been able to pull it out of their pocket, and they haven't been able to pursue that for the different reasons that I talked about already in the reading. But this person could travel with you, want to travel with you, be a traveler, if we're taking that literally, but I feel like it's more metaphorical in this sense. Then at the bottom of the deck we have Only You Can Hear My Soul Serenade, Aretha Franklin's Soul Serenade. So listen to this person reaching out to you. You could be getting hints or signs, synchronicities or dreams about this person. If you feel like you're connected to this person, then it's likely that you are. If you know who this person is, or in the future you're going to feel that soulmate pull, that soulmates understand and understand with one another. Those of us who've experienced that know it's very easy to identify as something that isn't just imagination, but is actually real and coming from the other person. And this one wanted attention too, so I'll pull that out as well. That one is I'll be the wind, the rain, and the sunset, the light on your door to show that you're home. The velvet underground, I'll be your mirror. So I feel like you're going to be that for this person. Obviously, they're in a healing mode and they're metamorphosing and changing and becoming something better than they were before. They're going to still have their challenges. I mean, this is, I'm sure you do too, but this is a reading about them, so that's why we're focusing on that. But I feel like this card is saying that this person, you know, is going to be the light on the door to show you home. Like, this person is going to be your home. That's their intention. This person wants to and will be like home to you. And let's finish up with a song from the Heartstrings Tarot deck. And the link for this is down below. The link that will take you to all the different songs. Nope, not taking those. A whole bunch of flyers, and we're not taking all of those. For group 2. We've got 5 of Wands. Interesting. So let me see what song that is. Five of Wands, Prophet in Peace, Ocean Color Scene. This is kind of an ironic song, if I recall, where it's talking about, you know, the way that it's talking about the world in general not being at peace because there's no prophet in peace. And, you know, it gets deep, but like in a political sense, if you understand that, you'll know more about what that's talking about. But, I would listen to that song and see how that resonates for you, especially those of you who know this person or have a history of being in complicated or similar relationships, because there is some sort of a message in that song for you about there's no profit in peace. But peace is the profit, right? Peace is the reward in and of itself. But this song is talking about how complicated in that, how that can be. Like, some people just like drama or tea, and maybe that's what this person has been like, or this is what's been happening around the situation or around this person. Maybe this is what they're going through right now. But we see when you meet them, they're in 4 of Swords energy, which is the eye of the storm. And a lot of the drama that happens on the 5 of Wands is stuff that doesn't even need to happen. It's nonsensical stuff. It doesn't need to happen, but it's people letting their egos get the better of them. Or just, in some cases, preparing, like this person could have served in the armed forces. This person could own a gun or be somebody that advocates for those sorts of things. I'm just getting that sort of an energy. Like of preparation, of doing what they need. Like, I'm getting what, I think it was Bruce Lee that said this, but it could have been somebody else, that it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a garden in a war. So maybe that has some resonance as well, like preparing oneself for just in case type scenarios. Maybe this is a prepper or something like that, somebody that prepares and things like that. Okay, next, let's get another card for group 2 about this next person that's coming in for them. We've got Queen of Coins. We also got Page of Cups. It keeps being there, so I feel drawn to take Page of Cups. And so this person could already have a crush on you. This person could know you, or they're going to have a crush on you in the future here. That's what the Page of Cups is about. That song is called Kathleen, and it's a very sweet song. If you think about the Page of Cups is a sweet energy. This person could have strong Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius in their chart with that. Let's see. the Page. Where are you at? Page of Cups, Kathleen Josh Ritter. Okay, so talking about like crush-like energy, sort of idolizing somebody, maybe feeling overlooked by somebody, having a crush on somebody that maybe it has a crush on or is involved with somebody else kind of deal. Then we've got the Queen of Coins. Make You Feel My Love by Adele. That's Capricorn and Sagittarius energy here. I think I mentioned Capricorn earlier if I recall. Got Saturn in Leo too. But Make You Feel My Love, I feel like that has to do with some of the other cards that we saw with this person. There's a soulfulness and there's like a sadness to that particular song, the Queen of Coins. Somebody that just really goes all out to make somebody feel the love, and they work really hard at that. Work really hard at whatever they focus on, and if it's love, they're going to work really hard at that. But almost to the point of, again, wearing themselves out, because they become too focused on whatever it is that they're focusing on, including relationships, and then they become, you know, burned out, or even like become sad or feel like they need to recover from that just because it's a lot. So that's what I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to check out Group 1. If this resonated, then Group 1 probably will resonate for a lot of you. I'm going to do Group 3, so stick around for that if you want to. Otherwise, you can order a private reading from me. My contact information is in the description box down below. Thank you to those of you who have done that. It really does keep me coming back to the channel and doing more readings, and supports the channel. I'll be back. Cántalo. Welcome Group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I appreciate you guys. So we're going to get into it. Who is the next person coming into your life? Who is the next person you're going to be romantically involved with? Got Mesmerize. Okay. Let's see what comes out for Group 3. We've got Caretaker. Father, kind, loving Democrat. Warm heart, humanitarian, compassionate. So, one of those keywords could resonate. All of them could, or the picture itself could resonate. This person could have a child. You could have a child with this person. We'll see what else comes out. But generally, this means that this person coming in is a caretaker. We got narcissist. No good. Charming enchanter. Arrogant, frightened, low self-esteem. Okay, so interesting. All right. We do have Lucifer at the bottom of the deck. Who are you guys attracting? I'm glad you found the channel, because that means that you need to shift your energy. We've got somebody that in the shadows, unconscious, hidden realms, things of that nature. Now, just because, you know, we've got this label here doesn't necessarily mean that this person is that. It could mean that this person is that, but we could also be referring to the some of the keywords as well. So this person could be a leader. They could have these traits, some of these traits, but not all of them. We'll see what else comes out. Who's coming into Group 3's life? Got the Peacemaker, Guidelines, Teacher, Best for All, Priest, Fortune, God's Will, Common Gain. It's kind of how I felt. I feel like this person's a bit clueless. We got the Hillbilly, the bottom of the deck, blank, jockster, ignorant, or uneducated. Doesn't have to be that, but with regard to certain things, I feel like this person is. I feel like this person might have been a follower, somebody that just kind of goes along with society's expectations. Western society has for a long time pumped out narcissistic tendencies, rewarded it, amplified it in the media, made it seem like the cool way to be, and all of that has rewarded it. Those traits are rewarded in individuals in different professions, and that's no secret and that's no mystery. So I feel like this person might just be you know, a product of their environment, but we do have this energy here of being a caretaker, a peacemaker, and I do feel like that is more who this person is. This is the kind of person that I feel like would leave behind, you know, their stock trading position or their corporate job to go and teach children, or to become a landscape architect or work on a farm kind of deal, or somebody that has that background and try to dip their toe into like a high-powered sales position of some kind of just to sell out, so to speak, or just to fit into something that they don't fit, and then as a result of that acquired certain behaviors in order to make it in that environment that don't serve them. But I do feel like this overall is a good person, okay? All right, let's see. Other messages want to come out as to who this person is. It's like this person at some point has surrendered to the fact that they're not meant to fit into certain realms of society that society rewards them for, and that's actually not only okay, but it's actually better for them. It's more in alignment with God's will, or their higher power, or their own sense of purpose, their own sense of self-love. This person coming in for Group 3, who are they? Show us what we need to see. God, I miss you. So, uncertain manifestation at the bottom of the deck for some reason. Some of you might be trying to manifest this person, or they're trying to manifest you, but there's a wobble in the vibration. If you're spending a lot of time in the energy of missing someone, while that can feel I'm hearing very delicious in a certain respect, it's something that you want to refrain from doing, because you're attracting more time just missing this person. So even though people like to get lost in the feeling of I miss such and such or whatever, even if it's not for a particular person, but you miss the romance, you miss the touch, somebody touching you, or being in an intimate relationship or anything like that, you're sending out the vibration of of missing someone. Therefore you're going to receive more experiences of missing someone. So just watch that. Be a little careful with that. This could be, though, somebody that is missing you and they're spending a lot of time and energy thinking about how they miss you, as opposed to aligning their energies with manifesting you. And as a result of that, that manifestation is uncertain. And so let's see what else comes out. People aren't getting what they want as a result of that, basically. We got divorce. So this could be somebody going through a divorce, somebody that from with whom you are divorcing or experiencing a divorce. Somebody here is experiencing a divorce, or this is playing into this for some of you watching. Not all, because it's a general reading, but just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. But this is coming out for a reason. So it could be somebody that, you know, if not technically if you did not technically divorce them, or vice versa, there is separation, soulmate, and separation deal going on here, perhaps. Either way, this is playing in. Maybe somebody's married to somebody else and they're getting a divorce. Maybe you can't be together because somebody's married to somebody else, and that's why one or both of you is missing the other one. So either way, there's this energy here. If you don't know this person at all, this person is missing you because they're missing the one they're meant to be with. And likely, you know, this person is a child of divorce, is what I'm hearing. But also, for some, honestly, divorce is a factor here that's affecting the connection, or that you will learn about when you meet or are next with this person. We've got desperate attempt. So maybe this person is trying to get you back. This could be somebody from your past, somebody that you're split up from. There's a desperate attempt being made in the future to get your attention or get you back. This could be somebody that, a situation where the ex is trying to get them back or trying to get you back, how, you know, whatever the case may be, depending on who's split from someone. Who's got a divorce, who's going through something like that. There is some sort of desperate attempt here. We've got free love. So it really does seem like somebody needs to be set free from another situation, whether that be another romantic partner or just a life situation, in order to experience free love with someone else. But I do feel like there is some attempt to thwart the connection or interfere with it. So being forewarned is forearmed, and it's good to know that for that reason. So that's what we're getting there. This can also mean that this is somebody that, you know, you won't be marrying, but you will be in a relationship with. It could be long-term, maybe not so long-term, but some of you it will be, and it won't be solidified into a marriage for the fact that somebody's been divorced or there is a fear of divorce. And with free love, it's kind of the antithesis to traditional matrimony and all that comes with it. With the divorce rate being as high as it is, it often ends in that. So it might be that somebody is just like, you know what, I'm cool with not getting married. Let's just be, you know, like Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn and all these, like these other couples that you hear about that have been together for years and years and they're in love and it works, but they're not technically married. You know, that kind of a situation, wanting to keep it as free love because not wanting to go through that experience again, or just not wanting to go through that experience. One or two of you out there might be tempted to accept a relationship that is like that, even though what you really want is to put it down on paper, to solidify it legally in a marriage. Make sure you're being true to yourself. Always just be true to yourself, regardless of situation. Don't accept anything that's less than what you want because, excuse me, you don't have to. You really don't. as God of your reality, law of assumption, manifest what you want. You're doing it all the time anyway. You might as well do it in your favor. So let's get a card about this person. Who are they? So tell us more about group 3's person, the person coming in. We got Cancerian energy, Piscean energy, Aries energy. I'm hearing I'm so fancy, you already know. We got Ten of Swords that wanted to fall out. So painful ending, betrayal, something along those lines, or just air sign energy. Sun in Gemini in particular. This could be somebody that you've already had a painful ending with. This could be somebody, honestly, that you might want to skip altogether because it's going to end in a divorce or a painful ending. I'm going to say it because it's my channel. I always tell the truth on my channel, but I don't think that's for everybody. So, you know, don't freak out. Let's see what else comes out. And if it doesn't resonate, choose a different group. But let's see. Who is coming in for group 3? Got the King of Pentacles. Nice. Okay. Wow. Okay, King of Pentacles. I'm not mad at that. I like that. Strong Virgo and Leo energy with the King of Pentacles. Earth sign could be any earth sign, or they could have it strong on their chart. The King of Pentacles is, I mean, what can we say about the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles represents a mature, stable relationship, or somebody that likes mature and stable relationships. One where you both support one another. It's earth energy. Earth in its highest vibration is very supportive, obviously, because it supports all life. Everything on earth is on earth for a reason. Earth is strong enough, stable enough to support it. So this is somebody that's very supportive and stable in that sense. Somebody that you can lean on. It can show a relationship based on money, status, and security. And security, which could, you know, mean that maybe there's not a whole lot of romance in the situation. But we're going to read it as, you know, how it's come out. Caretaker and all of those things. I'm hearing salt of the earth as well. What else can we say? I'm really drawn to his eyes here. So regardless of the size, color, or shape of eyes, they've got something soft, and I'm hearing pretty. They have pretty eyes, regardless of if it's a man or a woman. Jimmy Stewart had beautiful eyes. He was a Taurus, by the way. The guy on the card. And I'm thinking of It's a Wonderful Life, because he's most famous, I think, for that role. And in that role, he fights with Mr. Potter, who is just like the Scrooge of the movie, right? So he's fighting the power in that movie. And I feel like, you know, that's something that has played out in this person's life. When we saw the narcissist earlier, when that card came out, and then the peacemaker and the caretaker. And it's like, how do you reconcile such different energies into one person? It's because this person, for some of you, they took on some of that Mr. Potter energy. You know that part in It's a Wonderful Life where he finally loses it and he's had it and he's done being the good guy and he's just like, to hell with everybody. I feel like that's what this person goes through, and sometimes maybe will still be going through. You'll see hints of that still left over from a time when this person maybe had a breakdown or dealt with a Mr. Potter type individual, or had to step in the shoes of Mr. Potter type individual, kind of being, you know, someone that they didn't want to be in order to fit in or to get ahead. And so you could be saying, I just got that, and so I had to say it. That's why, because I was getting that. But overall, this person, I mean, this is probably a wealthy person. I've got to be honest, it is the King of Pentacles, which is like saying the King of Money. Successful, has a strong sense of responsibility. They are, you know, are often, you know, seen as somebody that has achieved a lot in the 3D, in the material world, in the physical world. But they also are a very grounded person too, and have a grounded approach to life. So this is somebody that other people respect, especially for, you know, their achievements, and because they are responsible and good with their money as well. So, I think this person really does appear very dignified, very mature. This is a nice looking person. They also do have tendencies of being like very practical, very reliable. That's where I said that maybe the romance won't be off the charts, or sometimes, you know, you'll be feeling like, I mean, people with King of Pentacles, they're well taken care of materially, but sometimes the romance is lacking. I don't know if that's going to be the case with you. We'll see what else comes out in the reading, but I have to say that because that is what the King of Pentacles also represents. What I like about the King of Pentacles is that he's a good problem solver. He makes, you know, good decisions for tangible outcomes. It's not much, this person is not much of a dreamer. This is a much more grounded energy. I mean, they might dream, but as a whole, this is a more grounded energy, more composed, more of a stabilizing force, you know, especially like in the workplace, but at home as well. Just very influenced by like Capricorn, but also, like I said before, Virgo and Leo, especially, like those big three are the ones popping out to me. Could be any sign here, but achievements are important, especially in a practical sense with this person. They do have very good discipline, a lot of ambition, a drive to build a lasting legacy. Like my dad is a King of Pentacles. Like technically he's an earth sign, and he does embody a lot of these qualities. My granddad as well. So I'm really familiar with this type of energy. They do have this inclination towards material success and responsible leadership. Like that is who they are naturally and when they're at their best. And this person could work in like high level management. They could work in the financial sector and finance, and something with leadership. They are very strategic as well. They just, regardless of whatever they do, they have a reputation for being capable, and they do have a reputation for being dependable. And this is someone that will make you feel secure, and you will admire their achievements because they do achieve a lot. So that is something that, you know, you are going to admire about them, whether they share your interests or not. Like if you're a very spiritual person, or a very artistic person, or a very low-key person, or something like that, very natural, or whatever it is, however different you might be from this person, and some of you are quite like this person, so it's going to be fine because you're already kind of like this person, but some of you are very different from this person. You're still going to admire their achievements because it's hard not to admire somebody who accomplishes so much, and usually does it in a humble way. They could brag and everything, but they don't. And I'm hearing John Legend singing in one of his songs, basically in one of the verses is, I don't want to brag. But he can if he wants to, because he's got room to talk. Like he could brag if he wanted to, but he just chooses not to. I think this person really inspires, you know, an appreciation for and confidence in the value of like discipline and hard work and ethical leadership, and kind of makes you want to get the lead out of your butt and like really get to work and take a practical approach to life and be determined. Like they inspire all of those things in you. So that's the kind of person that this is. Okay, so let's get some more cards here. I'm starting to get really chilly, guys. And so if you hear my voice shaking or anything like that, that's what's going on with me. Getting really chilly, and I'm gonna get under the blankets here once I'm done with this reading. Let's get some more cards on who group 3's person is. The person coming in for group 3. I felt like taking flyers for this group. Love language, quality time. Be the witness to each other's lives. So I like that because that lets you know that this person's not only just going to try to buy you off with gifts or anything like that. You know, like sometimes you might see with the shadow side of the King of Pentacles, but instead this person's love language is quality time. Being the witness to each other's lives, like being there for you, spending actual time with you, which is beautiful. That's one of my top love languages. And then fearless love, a courageous leap into the unknown. So something about this connection is likely going to require fearlessness, but that card is saying that you both bring that to the table, like you're both fearless when you need to be. That proposal, your romance is about to evolve and level up. So this relationship will be evolving. It will be leveling up. And like the card says, you may be getting engaged to this person at some point. So that's really nice. We like to see that. Engagements and quality time and fearlessness when it comes to the relationship. It's all good stuff. Let's get some traits for this person. If the reading is resonating, please hit the like button and subscribe. It does support the channel. I appreciate it. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below the video. And thank you to those of you who've gotten private readings from me. They are video recorded, sent to your email, and it is the best way to look into your particular situation. I appreciate that as well. For group 3, tell us more about their person coming in. Intelligent, yeah, makes sense. Has siblings, yeah, so not an only child, probably is used to dealing with different personality types and navigating that, which is good. Expert in their field, it makes sense. That all corresponds to what was said earlier. Whatever field they're in, they're expert. They do very well. Facial hair, more than likely referring to the masculine, for those who are here for masculines. Short hair, so clean cut, but with some facial hair, probably very well groomed facial hair. Straight-laced makes perfect sense to what we're seeing here. Very different from group 2, I think, yeah. Not that group 2, I mean, there could be a relationship or connection between groups 2 and 3 in some other respect, but when it comes to like the picture in my head of who I'm seeing here, this person's a lot more clean cut and things than I was picturing for the one of the previous groups. So what else? Get one more card about group 3's person. People person. This one also wanted to come out. Nature child. Generous at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting this person might be stocky, a little bit thicker as well. If not muscular, just thicker but stockier. But nature child, so that makes sense with it being an earth sign energy. They could like to be outdoors. They could have a garden. They could like to mow their lawn. They could like to... I'm hearing talk to their plants, but have plants, indoor plants they take a special, like a lot of care of. We did have, like one of the first cards come out was caretaker, so that can refer to, you know, taking care of nature in some respect as well. I'm seeing like a bird feeder, a squirrel feeder. Is that what would you call it in the backyard? Doing things like that. Feeding the geese or the ducks in the park, things like that. Very generous person. Like, so this person is a good person. Coming in for group 3. Then we'll get a message or two from this person in songs. We've got staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Absolute caretaker coming in for you guys. In difficult times, this person's got you. This is a solid partner for you guys. I'm very happy for you, group 3. Got crown. Honor and respect will come to you. This person is going to honor you, respect you. You're going to be their queen. You're going to be their king, whatever the case may be. We've got leg. Stepping into a new experience. This is going to be a very different experience from what you've been used to. You're really manifesting a very solid person into your life who's going to honor and respect you, who's going to take care of you when times are tough. They're not a fair weather friend. They're there for you when the chips are down. They're helping you. They're supporting you, whether you're experiencing good times in your life or difficult, challenging times. This person is there for you. I feel like that's really going to be a new experience for you, and I think you're going to experience a lot of new things that you never experienced before in this connection with this person. We've got valley, deep personal strength, and peace that assures success. That's just another way of describing the light side of the King of Pentacles. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Coins. Money will be coming to you. It just keeps getting better. This person has money. You're going to have money as a result of being with this person. This person's going to take generous care of you, especially like with quality time, but also financially. And if you need money, they've got you. Like, you're going to be abundantly cared for and with an abundant person, a financially well-off and abundant person as well. We've got mice, discord among family and friends. And then we've got tower, solid foundation, success with effort. So if anything that might need to be, we've got you are on the road to success underneath that, and reconciliation underneath that, and affairs with family. I feel like this person is going to help your family relations, especially if your family relations are not well off. Like, if you're not doing well in terms of your family relationships, this person's going to help with that, or vice versa, you're going to help with their family relationships, because there's discord among family and friends. So that's on your end or on their end. Something about that is coming out. However, a solid foundation came out right after that, success with effort. So it's just saying that you're going to be able to work through that and experience the success in terms of what kind of relationships you want to have with your friends and family, and solidifying those relationships. That will come, but with effort. And you are on the road to success. You're already on the road to experiencing success in many different areas. But particularly when it comes to affairs with family, if you don't have a family or that doesn't resonate, maybe it'll make sense later, or you're going to have a family with this person, or this person in your relationship together will be a family, and that will be a successful family. Reconciliation, though, for anything that needs to be healed or fixed, especially related to friends and family type relationships, the need or desire for a family, that is being healed. And this person has something to do with that. Okay, let's get some messages from this person, or tell us more about them, and we'll get a couple of songs, and then that will be the end of the reading for group 3. Ernest Hemingway, Cancer Sun. I can't say how every time I ever put my arms around you, I felt that I was home. Like, it's indescribable to this person how much like home you will feel, especially when they're embracing you. They won't be able to put it into words. Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. Oh, I love this. In vain I have struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you. So that is the lovely Mr. Darcy. My favorite version of Darcy was done by Virgo Colin Firth. And that is, Virgo is King of Pentacles energy. And I said that this person will have a hard time. They won't be able to tell you how much like home you feel, but they will force themselves to express their feelings when it's necessary, especially when they propose to you, because in the book and movie, he says this speech when he's proposing to Elizabeth Bennet. In vain I have struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you. Wow. Yeah, and then at the bottom of the deck we have Jess C. Scott, the intern. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. You feel safe when he says your name. And you'll feel safe when this person says your name. Like, you're going to feel safe with this person, and vice versa. They're going to make you feel safe. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. So you're going to notice that, the way this person's voice changes, or what they say when they're talking about you, whether you're around or if you're just overhearing them or anything like that, talking about you to family or whatnot. Like, everybody's going to be able to tell how this person loves you just by the way they talk about you. Yeah, so I like that. And finally, the song we're going to get here for the two of you. What will that be? Let's see. For group 3. Oh. We've got number 13 flying out, lucky number 13. We've also got 6 of Cups and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. The World finishing a cycle, the Sun. Okay. And I almost said that with their voice changes thing. I heard the word change. So there is a major change that's happening to allow this relationship to come in, or it's happening within an existing relationship, with the Death card being here, being about transformation. That's Metallica. That's the Sandman song. Don't recall the name exactly. But exit light, enter night, that sort of thing. Take my hand, we're off to Never Never Land. So that's about transformation. And we've got the Six of Cups, which is about reconciliation, healing with somebody from the past, or just healing within yourself, like healing your inner child wounds, and maybe even reconciling with the past life soulmate, which this person could very well be, most likely is. Okay, we've got the Lovers card, talking about romantic love, being in love with one another, being divine counterparts and soulmates, being a couple in love. Okay, so there we go. I feel like transformations are happening with regard to self-love and self-care. So doing that will attract your ideal partner into your life. It's essential that you do that. And I think also after you meet this person, because you're going to be better well off, and this person's going to be a stabilizing force in your life that makes you feel at home, makes you feel cared for and safe, taken care of and everything. It's going to be easier for you to give yourself that self-love and self-care, which is going to fuel the relationship and the health and happiness of the relationship, making you feel like you're on top of the world, you're untouchable, nothing bad can bring you down, like all the shadows are behind you, negativity is beneath you, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be the Sun, the two most positive cards in the deck, coming on top of the Lovers card, Six of Cups, and the transformation. So any sort of endings that have been experienced, you know, it's just to make way for something better. And so go ahead and heal what you need to heal, engage in self-love and self-care, do those things that nurture your inner child. It brings the love in. The love is the ultimate. This love will be the ultimate, and it will bring a lot of light, and you'll be able to just enjoy your life in a whole new way. Every little thing's going to be all right, essentially. So that's what that song is. That's Bob Marley. Three Little Birds. And the World card is here somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah, just a second here. Yeah, Enter Sandman is Metallica. The World card is Feeling Good, Nina Simone. I love that song. The Lovers is You Took the Words Right Out of My Mouth, Meatloaf. And finally, the Six of Cups. Is Days by Kinks, which is just talking about the good old days. Maybe you'll do that with this person, or just something about this person brings it full circle. If you are somebody that has a tendency to ruminate on the past too much, this person is going to make you look forward to the future and make you happy to live in the present. Okay, that's what I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that was helpful. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and keep me coming back to do more readings. And I will talk to you guys next time.